Assuming that there is a basic will in place, who then does the work?
So if you have a basic will in place, a basic will generally say, I leave everything to my spouse or my children, and they leave everything to me. And that's the way a basic will tends to work. So if that's the case, then let's assume it's a spouse, then your spouse will be the executor of your will. So if she's the executor of your will, but hasn't worked in your business, then how is she actually going to figure out everything? The debts, the taxes, etc., etc., etc. You see, an executor of a will is responsible for administrating your estate. That means paying everything that's due, that includes debts, taxes, etc., and getting in everything that's due, going through probate, and then distributing the goods accordingly. Now, if it's someone that doesn't really know about all those things, which is quite frankly the majority of people, then what that will cause is an elongation of time, an elongation of stress. And the reason of the stress is because until the estate is wrapped up completely, no monies can go from A to B. So there's going to be potentially an income issue during that time. Together with the basis of the business being run down and closed, which can include, obviously, if there are employees, redundancies, etc., etc. The workload on this basis is high, especially if that person that's going to become executor doesn't necessarily understand that process. And why would they? Unless it's someone like me who does understand, then they wouldn't do. And that's because I'm in this industry. So, the basis behind this is by setting out an estate planning will rather than just a basic will, then you can put into place all the parts for the business as well as your personal assets. And because there's a business involved, it's always my recommendation to appoint a professional executor because one, they know exactly what they're doing, and two, it'll be done very quickly and therefore taking all the stress and the worry away from your loved ones. That's the point of an estate planning will.